bentornati in live. Allora, sti problemi non va bene averli. Pubblicati. Questo qua. Dettagli. Ok. Ok, bentornati, raga. Ma crashata, ho spostato la live da 1080p e faccio anche una cosa. Per non laggare tengo la live in 144p. Voi, se volete vederla in alta risoluzione, vedetela in 1080p. Senza problemi, io cerco un po' di abbasso la risoluzione della live apposta per vederla. Te la metterò al massimo in 360p, però. Solo per più o meno vederla. Anzi, un attimo. Posso visualizzare però il mio live in cabina di regia. No, che termina lo streaming. Così almeno laggo di meno. In un altro momento. Sì, in un altro momento. Ok. Su, apri. La mia live funziona, allora devo darla in 144p così qui non la, ecco, il ping va già 1000 volte meglio, raga, va già 1000 volte meglio, ma già volte meglio, raga, il ping. Sì. È che se io streamavo la stessa cosa e la riguardavo, adesso la streamavo e la riguardavo, no, streamavo e la riguardavo. Sì, raga, adesso va bene. Potessi spostarlo adesso in 1080p a 60. Però raga, già al contrario delle altre volte almeno qua non lagga. Raga, intanto che guardo, scusatemi raga, ma mi guardo anche YouTube perché poi stare in lobby ovviamente ad aspettare. Perché non usi? No. Ok, almeno questo lo posso mettere.
Oh, this thing is just off. The fan's not making any noise. Not turning back on.
E adesso guardando un youtuber americano.
Hey guys, how are you all doing? If you're new here, welcome. My name is Crazy Ken, and sorry, just can't be in right now. Finishing this thing up quick, just one sec. Yes, alright. I am proud to report that I've officially accomplished nothing. Because the computer isn't even on. I'm having a little bit of a weird issue with this thing. It's actually been going on for several months, but it's not a showstopper. I can just kind of ignore it and get on with my life. But it's still driving me crazy. Macs aren't perfect. Who would have thought? So, before I just ramble about it, let's see if I can actually recreate the issue. So, let's power it up. It's on. I can hear the fan. It normally isn't quite this bad. It doesn't even seem to be.
Vabbè, raga, io quitto perché
Automatically restart any moment now. Seems to be stuff. Oh, hang on. Boy, that M1 MacBook Air is just sitting back there with no problems. It's just cruising through life. But hey, this thing is over 7 years old. Like, I've used the crap out of this little guy. But, okay, it doesn't look like it's doing anything, so I'm gonna hard shut it down. Alright, it's off. I'm gonna turn it back on. Here we go. Okay, this is weird. It's normally not this bad. Maybe it needs some juice. I'm gonna go get a power cord. Oh, of course, right when I walk away, it's on the screen. So I have File Vault turned on, which means I have to authenticate before the rest of the boot up finishes. Let me just do that here. So now it's loading up. What normally happens is it automatically reboots. Sometimes when I turn it on, or when it's in sleep mode and I try to wake it up, it just freezes on the lock screen and I have to hard shut it down. I boot it back up. It then reboots in the middle of the reboot, and then it like chugs along for like 4 minutes or so until it gets back to my desktop. So sometimes I'll get an error that pops up and it says sleep-wake failure, something kind of like that. So I thought the battery was having issues. So I got it replaced with this third-party newer tech battery thanks to my buddies at Macnician. They did a super fast turnaround. And oh, there it is. It popped up right there. I'll get back to the battery story in a sec. So it says your computer was restarted because of a problem. And I go to report, and it says system sleep-wake experienced a problem. Sleep-wake failure in EFI. So something is causing this issue, and before I looked into it, I kind of just stupidly assumed it was the battery because the battery was coming on 7 years old, so I got it replaced. But when this issue persisted after I just got the battery replaced, that's when I got a little freaked out because I just spent money on a battery replacement thinking it would fix this issue, and it didn't. Overall, it's still good to have a new battery because it'll actually just help in the long run with some other things. I've actually noticed it does stay on for longer because on my older battery, sometimes like when I'm at 7%, just milking this thing, it'll just sleep, but now it doesn't do that. So the new battery does help, but still, it doesn't fix the main issue that I'm experiencing, which is this load of crap. Here's the weird thing. I was beta testing that on this computer. It never had this issue. So I'm wondering, how the hell do we fix this? We already put in a new battery and didn't do shit. So I'm just thinking maybe we gotta nuke it. Maybe there's some bad software on here causing an issue. So I think we just gotta wipe everything out and start fresh. Hey, it's been a while since we've had a good old-fashioned computer problem on Crazy Ken's Tech Misadventures. Oh, yes, this truly is like old times. So,
Raga, lo provo a mettere in 4K il video. È un po' uno stress, cioè
if you're ready, and I sure hope you are, because we're already going down this rabbit hole, we're gonna boot into recovery mode and try to fix this thing. And as you know, because this is the Crazy Ken curse, this simple little task is gonna end up taking my entire day, and I'm just gonna be happy as a pig in shit. My therapist told me I need to smile more. So, we're gonna do that. I'm gonna say send to Apple. I doubt it does anything. I broke it. And hey, you know, if it just bursts into flames, I'll just keep using that MacBook Air. Hell, that thing makes no noise, has crazy battery life, and is insanely fast. If you didn't see the episode where I tested it out, check it out. That thing's baller. All right. Back in a sec. Okay, so before we nuke this machine, I just want to make sure all the data is off of it. Now, this is my field computer, so I don't have data on here that's usually just by itself. Usually I'm always working with data that's on the cloud or whatever. But there were some local files on here, so I'm just putting those on Dropbox to make sure they're backed up.
Bella, bella, bro.
Files. We're going at about 1,600 kilobytes per second, 32 minutes. Oh, good. Well, when you're 10 stories underground, what more speed could you ask for? 14 more minutes, 13 more minutes, 14 more minutes on the sync. And then 13 minutes, we can nuke this thing. Well, it just changed to 2 hours. It's usually way quicker. But, oh well, hey, I'm not going anywhere. I've been down here for years. Still not 100% sure why. I'm sure someone will look at all my past tech video logs and figure out the lore as to why I'm down here and rescue me. That'd be great. It's cold down here. Okay, what? Why? How long has it been set to limit automatically? Alright, down later. So we're in recovery mode here. Anyway, just to kind of fresh. Why not? Most places. Okay, let's here we go. So yeah, we could just do the install, but I just feel like right back here. So let's just do this sucker.
Ciao bro, comunque.
Unlock the disc. There we go. Alright, we're making some progress. Now we're cooking with.
Vabbè, intanto Fortnite lo lascio un attimo qua finché...
Go to the partition sheet here. So I think if we just no, there we go. Erase macOS. It'll permanently erase all data stored on it. You can now undo this action. APFS. Erase volume group. What the hell did I just click? I thought that was a menu. I didn't know I was actually erasing anything when I clicked that. I had no idea what erasing a volume group is. I think that's data volume and the non-data volume. It makes two volumes for like security reasons or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, okay, well I guess that's what I meant to do. It's my own computer. Sometimes, especially when I'm just transmitting for you guys here, just having fun, sometimes I'm just not very careful with what I click. If I'm working on someone else's computer, rest assured, I'm much more careful. Son of a... It failed. What? The volume macOS couldn't be unmounted because it's in use by process 713. Kernel extension cache. Couldn't unmount disk. Operation failed. Yes, isn't that a delight? Can we unmount and erase even if it's encrypted? I mean, I guess we could. Failed to unmount because it's encrypted. You son of a... Alright, well, click it again. Okay, well, you're going to play hard to get. So we're going to quit out of disk utility. We're going to try that again. It is in use. Okay, well, let's just try erasing.